Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is the Offside Podcast. This is Coach Kyle, and we are back on the air here. Ryan's computer is now fixed. We can actually do this fucking podcast.
I
What's
know.
up, Ryan?
Oh, dude, it's been a rough couple weeks with the computer breaking. Had to always go to campus to do homework, go to the library. It's a real hassle. But I managed to do it. Got my computer fixed or kind of got a new one, really. But yeah.
All right, we're back at it again.
Oh yes, we are. All right. Today's unofficial sponsor, Kyle, is London Wall
Yeah,
Putty.
yeah, the old London wall putty. It's gonna be perfect for my roommate. Put down there. We were just going over what we're gonna talk about, and this kid just slamming doors. God knows what
Get a
happened. I
couple
hope it's not
holes
one
in
of
the
those
wall.
stupid things where it's yeah. I mean, like if it was a test or something, I'm gonna be pissed. I mean, it's
Another
not like I have to pay for it, but
another
jeez.
Henry and the Burger Boys incident.
Yeah, Henry and the Burger Boys mechanical arm robot dude just punching holes. Apparently, I don't know. I've never seen any holes, but it sound he makes a lot of
There's a lot of banging
heavy
noises.
object.
Yeah, I feel that.
But yeah, fuck man, have fun fixing those holes.
Yeah. All right. Do we just want to get into news or just wait, hold the NHL news later, or do it now? Like, what do we want to do here?
Yeah, let's do it in a second here. I just got to talk about Ehsan
Oh yeah.
100 time. But there's actually going to be a local sale here of candles, the Offsides candles. Going to be a picture of me, Ryan, Ehsan in the background, giving us bunny ears. He's hilarious. He's a little cutie. And we're also doing the bake sale, and it'll do all the proceeds. We're going to get them set up to go to a new fund we started called Broke Kids with Broke Sticks. So actually, all the proceeds will get some kids some new twigs. So pretty exciting news with Ehsan. We us up on the podcast. Thanks, buddy. I mean, he's just funding the ship. Like, we're gonna get sponsors here soon. We got interviews coming up soon. Thank you.
Yeah. Excellent. Thank you. Thank you so much. All right. Enough about our most trusted and gifted, and we are very thankful of Essom, but we got to get into the man who's made $300 million in 10 years, Mr. Manny Machado. Fucking 10 years, $30 million per year. Insane.
Oh, it's insane. I mean, he was with the Orioles, who's my team, at a Baltimore to be more. Yeah, it was sucked that he left, and then I thought he was gonna somewhere else at the, but that's an insane contract. I mean, I just look at hockey stuff, and we're not getting paid the same, or they're not getting paid the same. Man, that's a lot
Yeah,
of fucking money to play
300
baseball.
million. Freaking McDavid's contract barely touched 100 million. He's getting 12 and a half per
Yeah,
year.
the same thing.
Machado's
Yeah,
getting freaking $18 million more. That's that's insane. It's
that's the way
ridiculous.
it goes. They got better TV rights, I guess. Oh,
Yeah, fucking
past
apparently.
time in the U.S.
Yeah, fuck baseball. Anyways, we got some NHL news. Some trades happened yesterday and today. Charlie Coyle to the Boston Bruins for apparently top prospect Ryan Donato and a fifth round pick, conditional fifth round pick. Believe the condition is if if the Bruins make the second round of the playoffs, the fifth becomes a fourth. And then the Washington Capitals acquired Carl Hagelin from the Los Angeles Kings for a 2019 third round pick and a conditional sixth. And I have no idea what the condition is, but I find it to be not important. All right.
What do you think about the Charlie Coyle? You think that's a step up, or is it just something? I
I
don't know.
mean,
I
honestly, I
he's a third line guy.
he's gonna be a third line center guy, yeah. But for right now, while Pasternak's injured, I think he might be a wing until Pasternak comes back, and then he'll be a third line center. He's got this year and next year on his contract at $3.2 million. He's a Boston University guy, so he's played in the city of Boston. People have watched him. For Minnesota's sake, I think Donato's whole USA when he played for Team USA in the Olympics, and he had like 5 goals in 5 games, and then he went to Boston and he had like 9 points in 10 games or whatever. I think that was just all a fluke because when he played this year, he looked like he was lost, and that's why he's in the minors. And we'll see how he does in Minnesota, but I don't think he's gonna pan out well. But that's just me.
I think he'll just be a power play guy set up somewhere and just snip goalies. He's got a great shot, but yeah, I think Coyle's a better pickup. Yeah, it sucks. Ted Donato's dad played there in Boston, but yeah, I don't know. I like Charlie Coyle. I mean, you'd have to pay Donato at the end of the day if he's a top prospect for them. But yeah,
Yeah.
maybe Coyle gets us some beef up for the playoffs, and
Yeah,
he's a big
and
guy.
plus he's a top 6 forward getting paid under 4 million, so that's a plus.
Yeah. Hagelin just beefs up the caps a little bit, gives him a little. I mean,
Yeah,
fuck, he's so fast.
yeah.
I don't
Well,
know,
I
he's
mean,
getting old. Shit.
yeah, he's getting old, but he's a good depth forward, good bottom six guy. We'll see how it happens. But on recent, still talking about the Bruins here. This is actually a reenactment. No, this is actually Kyle in this video. This is actually how Pasternak got injured. He was walking home from the grocery store and just ate shit real quick. So, but yeah, this is a
Yeah,
reenactment.
Pasternak goes out to dinner with the boys, and I don't know, assuming uh, falls and hurts his hand. They say icy out. I know,
Yeah, just
man, you get paid all this money, you slip and break your hand. Now he's gonna be out for whatever it is, maybe
two
a month,
two
say, but
weeks.
top
Yeah,
guy on the team.
yeah. Freaking having a year. It's pretty insane to see, but yeah. Well, we're breezing through these topics, man. But this one should take a while. The fucking Pacific Division wildcard standings. Currently, the two spots are Dallas and Colorado. Dallas at 63 points and Colorado at 61. The bottom of the list is Los Angeles at 52. Um, they're 5.5 games back from first place. Los Angeles is. All these teams still have a chance to make the playoffs. Nobody's counted out like Ottawa and New Jersey in the East.
No, yeah, I mean the West is insane. It's so close right now, and last place in the league, and now they're jumping back in there. Like, what's
Yeah,
going on right now with this
yeah.
West? But
Chicago's
I
insane.
think it's awesome that they're getting closer to each other. The East, though, like man, like fucking the Lightning are insane. Kucherov has 99 points, and they've like four other guys in the top 10. What is going on right now?
Yeah, freaking Kane's second in the league with 92 points. And like the second closest person on his team in points to him has 61 points, and that's Alex DeBrincat. Granted, he has 33 goals, but still, Kucherov's got like 70 assists, and the second closest person to him in assists in the entire league is 56, and that's Blake Wheeler. That's just insane. He's having a fucking stellar year.
Now, I mean, Boston's top five. Crazy, they're coming back up with all. I mean, I don't
Seven
think
straight
Rask is
wins.
worth the shit.
Oh yeah, no.
But they're top five now. What do you think about this Panarin guy, Poopy Pants? You think he's gonna get dealt? I'm just
Mm,
pumped. I want him to be dealt just because of this little drama they got.
I don't think he's gonna get dealt. Columbus is in a playoff spot. Um, that's pretty much it. They're in a playoff spot. They need to improve. They honestly, it's all in. Go in all in this year, or else your team's gonna. I mean, Panarin's leaving regardless if you trade him or
True.
once the free agency starts. So you might as well just keep him. Go for a playoff push because the East is not very strong besides the freaking Lightning. So you can just hope that the Bruins or the fucking Maple Leafs knock out the Lightning before you guys play them. Be a nice thing, but then again, there's the
Yeah.
other side of it. Do you want?
There's got to be like one team that can just go, but I don't really, I don't know. I don't see a team that's that desperate for one dude. Like, I'd love Boston to have him, but we'd have to give up an arm and a leg, like you said. Like, how do
Mm,
you, I don't know.
yeah. So it honestly, they're just in a dilemma right now because it's either you trade him, get as much value as you can for him right now, or you let him walk, and that's for nothing. That's like the whole John Tavares thing and the Stamkos thing, and but they all ended up, or Tavares ended up leaving, but Stamkos resigned, but because he
So
realizes
what do you think? What do you think at this moment? Who do you think's the two cup teams? Like, is there?
two cup
I'm
teams,
saying
East and West.
Tampa,
I'm
and then
st-
I don't know out of the West.
hon- honestly, for how good Tampa is this year, I don't think they win. It's a President's Trophy curse. It's gonna happen. They're not winning it this year.
True, but they're just so fucking stacked. I mean, yeah, you can run into injuries, but goddamn,
Yeah, they're stacked, but playoff hockey is different from regular season hockey. I mean,
yeah,
they only have 11 losses. I mean, honestly, I'd like to see their record against West Coast teams because the West fucking blows.
true.
Um, but
So who's your West guy then? Who are you pulling out of there?
I'm pulling. Honestly, I'm pulling Calgary out of the West. I think Calgary
Mm,
has what it takes to make the cup this year, and I'm pulling the Islanders out of the East.
Islanders. Wow.
I think that their goalies. Okay, let me give you this. The Islanders have the two best goalies in the league, statistically speaking, besides Vasilevsky. They have both of their goalies have like above a 925 save percentage, and
Oh no, they're crazy.
they're
And they
fucking
got
winning games.
Barzal. They got
Yeah, they're just fucking wheeling. They're just, like, fuck. The Islanders don't need Tavares, dude. Maybe that was the problem all along. Fucking Tavares was holding them back.
well, Tavares is also holding them from probably having three different players that could pay the same money too. Like that
Fuck.
guy is getting paid.
Yeah, fuck. What is it? I'm pretty sure the fucking Maple Leafs have 3 people over $10 million this year.
Oh yeah, and it's all in signing bonuses. They're just
No,
trying to be sneaky.
yeah, I know they're trying to be sneaky, but I'm 100%. I'm gonna look this shit up right now. I'm pretty sure or technically not right now, but with Matthews signing his fat contract, um, God, the
Yeah,
Maple Leafs.
Austin Matthews at what is he like 21 or something? He just signed a 58.17. That's 11.6 a year, but it's all
Yeah,
in signing, which
yeah,
I think is to protect them from a lockout. Is that right?
yeah, pretty
I
much,
think
yeah.
it has something to do with that.
Yeah. So Tavares is getting paid 11 million. Nylander's getting paid 10.277 million this year, but then it goes down to 6.9 the next year. But that's still two players above 11 million, and you still have to pay Mitchell Marner this year. Like Toronto's going to be if they don't, it's all in this year, or you know they're going to lose probably Marner, to be honest, because
Yeah,
they got Tavares. They don't.
I can't imagine they can afford all that. Like, that's insane. Like, I think it's crazy that Boston's playing for Krejci at 7.5. You're playing three guys, like 10% of your salary.
Yeah, literally, it's insane. I don't understand. Like, and they're paying what is it? They're paying Ron Hainsey $3 million. I mean, he's granted a UFA at the end of the year, but whatever. They got Jake Muzzin for two. Like fuck. They got so much goddamn cap, but they have so many guys on long-term injured reserve that it's just ridiculous. Anyways, enough about ranting about Toronto. I hate Toronto. All right.
Yeah, Boston's gonna take them out of the playoffs.
Yeah, Boston's gonna beat them in the playoffs like they do every year. All right, and our last topic of the day, fucking junior B leagues. That's fucking. Are we talking about America or are we talking about Canada's?
Yeah, American for sure. I
Yeah,
played
okay.
Canadian. Felt like something was on.
Yeah, okay.
But
So,
my biggest rant right now is just these junior B leagues. Like I hear like these kids like they get upset if they don't make the NHL. And I just find that fucking crazy. These kids are like, oh man, I should have made it. It's like, yeah, I don't know. And to their point, yeah, a lot of people are in different situations. But these fucking junior B leagues in the US now are charging kids like 8 to 10 grand to go play there, plus whatever billets you have to pay. So you got to pay for live with a family, for them to feed you all this shit. So you're paying like 10 grand. Your parents are gonna come visit you and stuff. But these kids, I feel like they're just getting ripped off. Like I feel like it's just a cash grab. Like you got the dub ass, you got all these leagues that you're paying whatever anywhere from 8 to 10 grand to play in those leagues, and you don't get to move up, and they like to keep you there. Like in San Antonio, they had a team, the San Antonio Diablos, when I was like 15 or 16. They're trying to get me to come play there, which most guys on the team are like 18 to 21. And they're like, oh, yeah, we'll pay for all your shit. We'll put you at this place. You know, you can live with a sick family, nice house in San Antonio. And it's like, bro, you guys would never let me leave that. You'd be stuck. Like, I don't know. Junior B just blows my mind. It just popped in my head today. It's like, man, like, they just rip these kids for 8K to play hockey. Like you can do a lot with 8K and be a lot happier, I bet, and have
yeah,
probably better chance. Like
fucking
Canada's got it figured out with the rec hockey. Like it's all through the towns and stuff. There's no private shit.
yeah. I mean, fuck. Good thing your dad played the NHL and fucking realized that My kid's now
Yeah,
playing in
I
the
would have been in the
fucking
jungle
dub
forever. I would
S.
have been stuck there. I'd be in the Dub S and playing in the Fed right now.
Yeah, dude, it would have been like fucking me and fucking playing. Oh wait, no, you already played ACHA D2.
Oh yeah, played all the ACHAs. Ran through that list.
D1, D2, and non-existent D3. I mean, it is in existence, but
Yeah,
it's
and
just a
then
fucking joke.
a suspended coach. That's a
Yeah,
banned coach. You can just say it. You can't come to rink.
you can't come to ring. But yeah, but pretty much all. I mean, you see it on the screen here: the Dub S, the EHL, the MJHL, the MNJHL, the NA3, the NPHL. Isn't it the fucking NORPAC? I don't even know, but
Yeah, Norpac.
and then the USPHL, which is a Premier League in parentheses.
I mean, I don't know. The NA3, I can see. Dude, how do these fucking leagues have like 50 teams? All these kids are just cashing out so much money. I just want to see how many kids they've pulled out of. Like, I could see like Patty Kane, right? He could be 15, go into one of those leagues, rip it up, and leave. But I want to know like what. I don't know. Let's say like 19 to 21-year-old in that league's getting a good shot at anything above club. Like, I just don't. When you're paying that much money, like that's a college tuition.
Yeah, facts. I mean, fuck, I'm only 19.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Ryan's living the life.
I'm
He
living
gets
the
to
life at
I get to live
Washington
through him
State.
now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you get
gets
to,
to chill in the snow all year.
dude. Fuck, we've had like 20 inches of snow in the past 2 weeks. I mean, granted, that's not a lot, but granted, I'm in the fucking wheatlands of frickin' Washington. Literally, like it's just wheat fields here.
Yeah,
That's all Washington State is wheat fields.
that would turn into an alcohol fest if I went to school there. Just sit in the wheat farms and
Just
face off.
fucking just get plastered. I mean, the nice
So
thing is
now,
it gets cold enough that the ponds freeze, so we get to play a little pond hockey here and there.
oh, that's fucking sick. Hey, so who do you think we should bring on first? Do you think it should be Connor, or do you think it should be Bigos? Because Connor, I think I could coax him into coming over here.
No, yeah, definitely Connor. I mean, man, all right, think about it. Who's got better stories, Connor
Yeah,
or
Connor's got to be crazy. I don't even know some. We
like?
can get into that.
Yeah, I mean, okay, it's either you want real life stories, or we can be like spitting chicklets and bring in a 99th overall NHL draft pick that doesn't play anymore.
Yeah, I think. Well, Bigos has got an actual
Yeah, yeah,
job and shit. I think
yeah,
Connor, we could get him over here.
yeah,
We gotta get big. We gotta get these interviews going. So if you guys don't know, Connor Roche, just for a quick intro, the only reason he was known around these parts of school at Texas State was because he could shock 30 beers in a row, and also probably throw up 3 times in the process. But that's what he's famous for. So he'll be a good interview. I'm gonna try and get him on here for next week. And yeah,
I mean, yeah. I mean, okay. You got Connor being a bartender, and then Kyle's and Bigo saves lives. There's a difference, you know.
woo, 2 good interviews.
Yeah, two good interviews. We'll see. All right. Well, that's all for me. I'm out.
That's all for me too. My shout out was to Connor. Still owes me $40 for my putter that he lost. So when we get him on, pay me the $40. You guys can hear it over the air just to make sure it went down. If he doesn't show up and doesn't do the interview, that he's a coward and never to be trusted.
Yes. All right. That's all for me. I'm out. Peace. Goodbye, bye
See you
forever.
later. Goodbye forever.